incredible full-circle moment for Megyn Kelly and Donald Trump. The very first question at the first debate Trump ever participated in featured Megyn Kelly essentially accusing him of being a sexist pig and trying to derail his campaign right from the get-go.
Mr. Trump, one of the things people love about you is you speak your mind and you don't use a politician's filter. However, that is not without its downsides, in particular when it comes to women. You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account...
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't.
And I stand by that wholeheartedly for all the reasons I listed that night. Like, I knew that I could be of help to him. I knew, given the relationship with him, that I would be a different kind of endorser that actually might potentially make a difference for him with a certain set of people who were looking for permission to vote for him because they'd been told universally that he was bad, that he was Hitler, that he was a rapist, that all these things that people have been saying. And I felt the obligation to go tell them how I really feel about him and why I feel that way.
I understand.
And I told her I voted for Donald Trump. And I almost cried because this woman and I had been through a lot.
It's not what people are interested in them. Why can't they first release those documents about who else, to whom he sex trafficked children, given that nobody has been charged with receiving the sex trafficking, only Epstein with the sex trafficking? Those are the kinds of things that I don't think we're getting very persuasive answers from. And Pam Bondi's excuse, oh, we have all these sex tapes to go through. That's not relevant to either of those questions. Go through those sex tape over years, but in the meantime, give us these relevant documents that you promised very vocally that when you got into power, you would give us.
It's starting to smell, for sure. Like,
yep.
When they both gave a joint interview, Dan and Cash.
A disturbing video of prominent journalist Glenn Greenwald circulated X this weekend. His response, as well as the response from many prominent conservative commentators, has left me scratching my head.
And he says he defends himself by attacking Trump. Do I have where's the... Yes, here we go. Serious, thoughtful question. How have you been able to separate what you regard as Donald Trump's inspired and noble political leadership from the repeated behaviors in his private life, long considered deeply immoral and degenerate under the most widespread and longstanding? For some reason, this cuts off here. He's saying Trump was married multiple times and he's friends with Jeffrey Epstein and blah, 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 blah. He says, I know that I'm going to get caught doing something completely degenerate and humiliating. I'm then going to say it's not humiliating at all. I'm going to double down on the behavior. Then I'm going to bizarrely be defended by a bunch of prominent conservatives, and I won't even be able to take the undeserved win there. I'm going to start attacking Trump. I feel for the guy. We should pray for the guy. I hope he gets right. We could all use a little fixing and sanctifying and growth and virtue in our own lives. So it is a little bit there, but for the grace of God, go all of us. However, I feel vindicated in never having promoted him as the voice of conservative journalism and philosophy.
Glenn Greenwald, who will be joining me for our first ever in-person interview. That's so crazy. On the Megyn Kelly live tour. We're going on tour. And we're going to go meet all of you face to face. And I would love to see you. We're going to try to create an opportunity for Q&A where we can interact directly. If you want to buy a behind the scenes VIP meet and greet with me and Glenn and Emily Jashinsky, who will be there too, you can do that. Just go to MegynKelly.com. We're all getting together down in San Antonio. Yes, I can't wait to get down to San Antonio, Texas. Again, it's going to be Glenn, Emily Jashinsky, and yours truly on October 24th. That's just 3 weeks away. We're kicking things off in Texas. That's our first weekend of the tour. So please, please come out and see us. For so many reasons, I feel like it's kind of important that we all do this. So go to MegynKelly.com to buy your tickets. All 10 of our dates are there. Find out more info, and already some of them are selling out. So don't wait too long. I'd love for the audience of this show to be up front and first on the ticket sales. Find all the info at MegynKelly.com.